Hello, wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, especially if you are raiding in from Robert Hartley GM. Thank you very much, Rob. I hope you're doing well, mate. And I hope everyone had a fantastic session over there. Great to see you all. We have the pleasure of jumping into the fantastic new offerings from Daggerheart, including this incredible campaign frame, which is Motherboard. And hey, thanks for the follows, everyone. Everyone, yes, it was over here waiting already. If you are not, please jump over and give Rob a follow. Fantastic. Of the GM for the DM for the people that don't doing some Daggerheart stuff of their own, I believe. Oh, there we go. Nice. They were doing Daggerheart character creation. Cheers. I hope you had fun with that. What species and class and things we're going? We have ourselves a ribbit, a fungal, an earthkin, and the bearfolk here in our setting. Sorry.
Was there actually a bear folk? Because I think I just ripped off a bunch of like different. Yeah.
There actually is. Yeah.
Oh, there is now.
Yes.
What?
No worries, Rob. Cheers, mate. Yes, sorry, I just noticed that myself. It was much higher. Welcome in, everybody. If you couldn't hear me what the hell I was saying before, it's very pleasure to have you here. Cheers, mate. Sorry, I had a very subtle Syrinscape on at some point before, but not clearly. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're doing well. So yes, we are in Motherboard, deeper in Motherboard than most groups I would warrant, because as we are rejoining our friends here, they have been digitized by the server core of the Atlas system, which is Topaz's Warlock patron, and has connections with Bjorn as well. And they are going to try and unlock its security protocols that they can use it against the remnants, which have been overtaken with the virus Remnants Fury and have rampaging across the land, causing all sorts of problems. So, as we rejoin our friends here, it is very lovely to see you all. Thank you very much for jumping in. We play ourselves some Daggerheart and D&D as well. We got a Vecna-based campaign on Wednesdays, and we do lots of fun one-shots and things, which I've had the pleasure of Rob's company several times. Thank you very much. And so yeah, if you've got time to hang out, please grab a seat, grab a drink, and do join us in Motherboard as we play some Daggerheart today. So, last time we were here, unfortunately without our Ribbit Bard Bigsby over there, our heroes were battling against followers of Motherboard themselves, the network crusaders who are seeking to end the mycelial heresy of which Cordelia is part of, trying to figure out a organic technology kind of symbiotic alternative to the ancient tech network that people rely on at the moment here in Motherboard's Echo Vale. You were able to defeat the attackers, and as you were escorted to see the chief of the moving city that you were part of and guests of at the time, you saw that the network crusaders had unleashed a bunch of remnants fury infected remnants upon the city to distract their defenses and allow them to crash into the laboratories and attack the leaders of the mycelial heresy as they see it. Hearing about everything that had happened, the leader of the city has offered to supply you with croft walkers. They're smaller mechanical vehicles that they use to raid and pillage around the land, so that you might chase after Bigsby's lost village, as it is itself atop a virus-infected remnant. And by means of bringing it to a halt, and hopefully rescuing everyone that Bigsby holds dear, you have promised to field test the EMP that Cordelia's friend is making, an electromycelial pulse, and using the mycelial network in close proximity, are hoping to be able to nullify the dangerous remnants in the area and rescue Bigsby's friends and family. Now, first, you were charged with accessing the Atlas core, which would have the security protocols needed to deal with the remnants, virus infected as they are. It, having been moved from its secure location in its previous offices, was locked down. And Topaz and Bjorn worked together. Topaz with their innate connection to Atlas, and Bjorn with his knowledge of code, both modern and ancient. And you were able to access the device, the processing core of Atlas itself, and triggered some sort of digitization effect that transported you all, including Bigsby, who had just walked in the door from talking and setting up the Croftwalkers for you. He's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" Ah! And you were all digitized. Thus,
Transfer of biological life form in progress. Digital reconstruction initiated.
zap. And yes, square by square.
It's like a signification. We all sort of stretch in.
I'm going with the original Tron digitization laser, where it like puts you into little grids of squares, and each piece is digitized and transported.
Oh, that's fun.
Transmitted into the thing itself. So yes, join us as we delve into the Atlas core with our. Thank you, Patch, for our Tron versions of our characters here, as we jump into today's motherboard.
It'll glow up.
And welcome back. Now, as we have our little blank VTT here with its wrecked technology appropriately, let us join these adventurers in the network of Atlas. Over here. Boop. Here they are. Now, as stay put where you are for the moment. Hey, Ray. As you have this very disconcerting experience of being digitized and transmitted into Atlas's core, you find yourselves standing on what I can only call a plateau in a vast kind of dark space, illuminated by a maze of circuitry and files and protocols and subsystems, such as behind me here, all connected via the pathways of the server core. Illuminated strands stretching between nodules of data and focuses of the network's protocols. Topaz, you think back to the headquarters in Germanium Valley, where you had seen that original server room in the Atlas head offices, ruined though they were. And you remember seeing those 3 visages of Atlas. And both you and Bjorn remember the trifold voice that you have heard when it's spoken to you. And you remember seeing in the Atlas offices those giant humanoid heads that were the interfaces labeled vigilance, offense, and defense. Likely to be the layers of security that you'll have to pass through to reach the server core and access it properly. You are now in a Daggerheart traversal environment. Daggerheart treats the spotlight and scenes like this much as you would like if you were doing combat against adversaries. You will take the spotlight and make action rolls to move through the network as represented by this code diagram that we have here. And if you are able to pass across through the levels of security, you will get access to the server core and what you're looking for. So, as you stand here with this vast electronic landscape stretched out in front of you, who would like to make the first move? You see that you are all on separate data pathways. Sorry folks, there's not really room to spread all of them out there, but you can see Bigsby's at the top here. Then we have
Bigsby's just looking across, waving at everyone else and going, "Greetings, programs!"
Why are you so chill with being sucked into a computer?
I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Like, I think I read about this once. It was referred to as biodigital jazz, man.
I think that was probably in Vera's notes.
Yeah. It's so cool.
I just hope we don't encounter any digital monsters.
The concept of Digimon doesn't exist. You're fine.
Wait,
Not
what?
yet.
Drop this emote for no reason whatsoever. Okay. So, what would you like to do?
So to proceed, we have to make specific, like, skill rolls, action rolls.
Yes, you have to use one of your abilities or your special skills to access the data pathway ahead of you. And as you look out across here, there is a kind of pixelated kind of shimmering and coming into view and floating through the linked data pathways and file structures of this level of the server. You see something you've seen before. Bjorn, if you'll excuse me grabbing your token for a moment.
Oh no, my token.
Oh.
Skill tree?
No, giant digital baby head.
Great. Guys, there's a giant digital baby head over here.
Everyone can see it.
Okay, good.
Sorry,
Why was it in the fog of war then?
Oh, this is so
I'm showing people back home.
Oh, okay.
I love this Falcon War thing. It's honestly so interesting. It's just,
Yeah.
it works so nicely.
It's like one of those draconic enemies.
So there is a cluster of digital architecture across the plateau in front, at the other end of these pathways, But you know, Topaz, you get an innate feeling with your connection to Atlas that this outer layer of security is vigilance. Now, if you make your moves to get across the digital space ahead of you, the results will affect what happens to you all. If
No pressure.
you succeed, you'll be able to access the next data node along your data pathway. And that will give you hope, or me fear, either way. If you fail with hope, your digitized form will take some corrosion and you'll suffer a stress. If you fail with fear, you'll trigger a reaction from the security protocols. If, however, no, this is in full security lockdown. Think about if your laptop had been triggered in some security protocol. It's not your friend. Not your friend. If you get a critical, however, that means you have found a backdoor or managed to hack the system somehow, and it will actually decrease the difficulty of the environment as you're able to hack in. So, who's going to attempt to move forward first?
I don't have any skills to help me progress, so to speak. So I think Bigsby, being Bigsby, is going to do what he always does. He is going to walk forward, and he's going to pull out his little broken Walkman device thing that he speaks into to make his little logs.
Didn't you give that to the Chief Riveter?
Did we not? I thought. What, did we give them both to them?
He asked for that ancient tech so that you could visit with Vera in the laboratory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, we'll do the same thing.
Yes.
But to the mycelial implant that Cordelia gave me, which ironically will mean Cordelia will get one word every maybe 6 seconds, because it's just one word at a time.
Yep.
As he just starts documenting what he sees, and I have never seen an electrifying place like this. With a concept of my mind has opened up like a flower in bloom. Beauty in which I have never witnessed. It's pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea where I'm going, but there's the giant baby heads over there, so I'm gonna take a closer look.
So I just get I from that?
Yes. And I'll just start walking forward.
So, how are you attempting to access this digital pathway here?
With my feet.
It is not a physical space. You cannot do that. You have
Okay.
Yeah, you have to access it. Now, if you don't, like I asked in the chat there, think of ways to digitize your abilities and things that could help there. Otherwise, you're going to be reduced to knowledge or instinct rolls.
Okay, hear me out. I'll use my long tongue ability. Is there something that could look like a digital keyhole or key access point, or? And I try and use my long tongue as a digital network tether.
Okay. Now, what does that usually involve in the physical world?
So the full ability states that you can use your long tongue to grab onto things within close range. There is also an option to use it as a weapon, which I suppose wouldn't clarify here. And that's pretty much it. That's all it says.
Okay. So if it doesn't have a role of its own, I will say it gives you advantage on your instinct or knowledge.
I will take that.
As you said, it's like an internet data packet you're sending out ahead of you to try and
pretty much
fasten on to the next node.
Will the result differ if it's instinct or knowledge? Because they are the same for me,
I don't know.
score-wise.
No.
Okay, cool. Both are a +1. So let's go, Big B. Oh, okay. That is a 17 with hope.
Okay. You are able to proceed to that next node there. As actually, so we were saying we're doing like the internet data packet metaphor there, but actually no, it should be, you know how they do like a digital handshake. It's like that's that. It's like you access the next node and are able to move forward. So move to that next dot there.
Guys, make sure your firmware is up to date.
So you can move.
Do I move
to
the white node?
Yeah, the white one. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect.
Okay, so Cordelia, Topaz, Bjorn, what you doing?
I use my experience as a historian to basically reference my knowledge of Atlas in these inner workings.
Nice. Oh, sorry, that reminds me. I need to roll to see who gets a hope from Aratis' sub before. Thank you, Aratis. Bigsby, take a hope.
Thanks. Although I maxed out on hope.
You've got to use that
Can
shit.
I give
What
it
are
to
you doing?
someone else?
Stop you hoarding it
Give it
for.
to
You're like
me.
a BG3 player with potions. Okay, second roll. Boop. Bjorn.
Yay. Also, in BG3, if you don't use your inspiration, it gets converted to EXP.
There you go. Okay, so, yes, Topaz, your knowledge of Atlas through your experience there. So you spend the hope and add the +2.
And that would be a knowledge roll, yes?
Yes.
Okay. That's 18 with hope.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. So yes, please describe what protocols and things do you recall that to proceed through the data pathways.
I feel like that the usual kind of like circuitry has actually spread over like Topaz's like entire form at this point. It's just kind of like pulsing with light.
Absolutely. Okay. So yes, with that success, you may move on to the next data node along your pathway.
Is that this one right here?
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Right. Bjorn, Cordelia.
Can I see what everyone else can see?
okay.
Oh, go ahead, Bjorn.
Yes.
No, I was gonna do some bullshit. You go ahead.
Bullshit's fine. By all means.
Okay, Bjorn's spellcasting modifier is strength, and I think when Bjorn was first learning to use his wings, he would like have to like think about each mechanical thing. He'd be like, okay, cool, so I do like the first joint and then I do the second joint and all that stuff. But since then it's become like subconscious or like autonomous. So Bjorn is trying to activate his wings. He's like forcing it, like he's trying to like force something out of his body, and he is the signals that would normally, go from his brain to his wings are being turned into code, and digital wings are popping out of his back. And I'm gonna mark a stress to be flying.
Don't you just have to mark a stress if you carry someone?
Oh yeah, true. Okay, sweet. So can I make a strength roll to move to the next one?
I think. Which of you? I mean, do you have like a spell that you're using? An ability that you're using? An effect?
No, I mean like my I was using my subclass feature, Winged Sentinel, which.
Now remember, we talked
scales
about
up
this.
strength.
We talked about this. Remember, I'm saying your wings allow you to travel one data path over,
Okay.
but it doesn't progress you along your own data path without rolling.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I do not have any abilities or spells. besides tanking. So I think, do I just use one of my mental stats then?
Yes, I've got either instincts or knowledge.
All right, let me roll instinct. I don't suppose I can apply my versed in scripture to any of these, right? Not unless we're actually dealing with code.
I mean, you're literally on code.
Okay, so
The world is code.
so if I spend a hope, I can add the +2.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a hope.
Okay.
Cool. And roll. 13 plus 13 with hope.
Plus the 2.
That is with the +2. Yes. 8 plus 1 plus 4.
Okay, that is a fail, I'm afraid, but with hope, so you will actually be marking that stress. As trying to connect the understanding of modern code with the ancient code of Atlas, there's a bit of a data kind of mismatch there, and that corrupts your digital form slightly.
Guys, I don't know how to do this. I'm not good at computers.
With that failure, the Atlas avatar floating ahead of Bjorn and Cordelia there, the two eyes just go a pale white, kind of bluish white, and you just hear that same voice that when you were being digitized. Anomalies detected. Initiating vigilance protocols. And it starts to patrol.
I don't know what that means, but a preemptive my bad, everybody.
So, Cordelia, what you do?
With apologies to Topaz, I kind of want to make a glitch the system a little bit to zoom forward. I have a fun new toy that I'd be able to use yet called Blink Out.
Okay.
It's a spellcast roll, and if I succeed, I can spend a hope to teleport to any point I can see within far range.
Nice.
So, if I will do a spellcast roll, which is 16 with fear.
Okay. So that is a success.
Okay, so I spend a hope to teleport to another point I can see within far range. So that's
So-
what I was asking. Can I see what everyone else can see here?
How can you take the description of that effect, that ability, and like kind of digitally describe how it's kind of like helping
That's
on
what I
the
think.
data?
So glitching, like we're little bits like of zeros and ones at this point, presumably, I guess. And so I'd like to kind of plug into the system and kind of rewrite a little bit, like my location effectively in the system,
Okay.
and so that it thinks I'm actually where I'm not and moves me over to there. Just like, oh, this person's actually here. Boop.
Okay. So you
I'm not sure how far you let me move.
so you give yourself a new IP address.
Basically, yes.
She's using a VPN, guys.
Okay. Yeah, so that was with that success, and with using that ability, I'll say you can move two nodes
Yay,
along
thank
your
you.
digital pathway.
2 white ones, right? 1, 2. Boop, boop. Oh my lord, that's a very large baby head.
You
All right,
come
I
up
found it, guys.
when you reach the second nodule there on your data path. You realize that there is a firewall in effect between you and the next section of data pathway here, and but as you reach that nodule on your data pathway, it illuminates and starts kind of connecting to the firewall, like streams of data are going out into the firewall, and you kind of get the feeling that if everyone reaches their second nodule, then this firewall will be removed,
Okay.
and you'll be able to move on to that next one. But
Great.
yes, through it you do glimpse the Atlas offense avatar, which is slightly bigger.
Yes, it's a large head.
Bigsby.
Oh boy. Do I see that from where I am?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I think Bigsby will we'll probably come to the conclusion that stealth might be the way forward. So I'm gonna try using my mysterious mist ability.
Okay.
So the digitized version of that. Yeah, I activate my subscription to NordVPN and
Like, come on. The ancients aren't 1990s and 2000s. Longer ago.
Yeah, dude, it's McAfee.
Yeah. I activate my McAfee antivirus.
Somewhere in the jungles of Belize.
Whoa,
So
I'm relevant
that's
again.
Because typically it's just a fog that heavily obscures, and I make a spellcast roll with it.
Okay.
So as I attempt to move to the next.
Yeah, you're just
thing,
trying
I'm gonna
to obfuscate your digital footprint.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you put security cameras on a loop, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
So that's a spellcast roll
Please.
from me, which is good because that's a +3.
Nice. Remember, everyone has a crystal.
Survey six. That is a 16 with fear.
Okay. Let me just relish in the noise.
Here.
Fear. Gathering. But that is a success. So, you are able to hide your digital presence and move along the digital pathway to the edge of vigilance and the barrier to the next security layer. Okay. Topaz.
Okay. Given that I am in Atlas's domains, you know what? Since the second sphere of influence is shadow, can I also attempt a stealth roll?
Do you have an effect or an ability to that end?
Hang on, let me just read real quick. Okay, so before making an action roll that relates to one of my patron spheres of influence, I can spend a favor to call on them and add its value to the roll.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay.
So that's finesse, right?
Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the advantage, or yeah, my crystal as well on that. I have not rolled yet. I just wanted to say that I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. That is a 17 with hope.
Okay. Yes, so similar to Bixby, but using different protocols, you are able to mask your presence on the digital path. Although you do find it, branching off and taking you away from Bjorn.
Bye.
But
Got this, buddy.
You also find yourself at the edge of that boundary to the next security layer, and as you and Bixby reach those data nodes, it starts bleeding into the firewall. And Bjorn, catch up.
Back to me. Okay. Oh man, just to move, I'm gonna have to use like prayer dice and like all this like other nonsense. Okay.
Can't take him with you.
This is a kind of a bullshitter. I have an ability called Forceful Push, which is just an attack ability. Can I can I like use it as like propulsion? I just forceful push
Push yourself.
behind me. Yeah, exactly. Forceful push behind me
Pat yourself on the
to
back
like
forcefully.
swing myself to the next node.
Good job, kid. Ugh.
Yeah.
These
Trying to figure out what does that look like in code? How do I digitize a push?
this noise that we're hearing on the semi-regular in Syrinscape, that is data packets and other protocols like passing through the system by you. So you could use that, and if you make a successful ability roll with that, you could push yourself and attach yourself to one of these data packets that's moving forward.
Okay, hell yeah. I would like to do that. My forceful push is like a normal attack roll. So
Okay.
should I just do one of those?
Yep.
Okay. Attack roll. Nope, that's damage, my bad. Hold on. Attack roll. Okay. I rolled a 16, but with fear.
Okay. That is a success. But
Okay.
fear for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So do I go one forward?
You move on to the next node, yes. But you are not at the firewall yet, and it seems that your friends have been blocked from moving forward, so the spotlight stays with you. How do you try and proceed past the rest of this security layer?
I might just have to use like a navigate, but reflavor that as reading electrical grids, I guess. Navigating the web.
Okay.
So that's just an instinct roll.
Yeah, you just find the right network address.
And I do believe a 14 is a fail, so I will burn one of my prayer dice and add 2 to that roll, making
Okay.
it a 16.
With
That's a 16 with hope.
hope. Okay. That is a success.
Sweet.
So as you reach out do you reach out to Motherboard or to Atlas with your prayer?
I think because I'm in Atlas right now, I'm reaching out to Atlas.
Wise.
Hey, buddy, it's me. I'm in here. Be cool, be cool.
And
Is that one forward to the next white one?
move on to the next one, yes. Okay. As Bjorn reaches the edge of this first layer of security, his data node also starts feeding into the firewall, and it shimmers and disappears, and you hear the voice, vigilance. Nothing detected.
Yeah.
Going offline. And
Far so
that
good.
disappears. Okay.
One down.
Indeed. So, you find yourselves at the next boundary, which Topaz, you are aware, is offense. And you see this larger, more aggressive avatar of Atlas in the
Angry
space.
On the head.
And it is prowling around, just like, and it's almost like an awareness cone. You know, like you get there's some games where you like they have the cone of what the area that enemies are aware of. It's just like it's like this digital beam like sweeps through this part of the network, and who is going to attempt to make the move first?
I have a question.
Yes, Bixby.
So, from where Bigsby is right now, Cordelia looks quite close on the map, but what's the actual distance between them?
I mean, you know, there is no physical distance here, but only Bjorn with his swings is able to go between data paths.
Wait, didn't mean to do that.
It's too close. It's too close.
Offense protocols activated.
I don't like being touched.
Okay,
It lifts a small roasted mushroom and wafts through the air.
so only Bjorn is able to switch paths.
Yes,
And I can carry while I switch paths
Okay.
if I mark distress?
that's true.
Okay.
Because I was looking at my equipment at
Send me a
the
DM.
glider that you gave me,
Yes.
and I was thinking, would it be possible to try and get over to Cordelia with the glider,
This is a fun idea.
like
Okay.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild style.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey, self-promotion is at the end of the stream. Everyone check out
Back to
QuestJunkies'
Zelda?
upcoming
Whoa.
Zelda shenanigans. Speaking of Daggerheart. You realize that the digitized version of that is a bridging protocol, and if you are able to successfully navigate across, then that would be possible. Seems like an
Okay.
agility.
Agility. With a +0, it's absolutely my forte. But you know what? I'm an optimist. So I'm going to use my optimist experience, if I can, to get a +2 to this roll.
Yes, and you have a crystal.
I have a crystal. Yeah, let's use the crystal, because this could go very wrong.
Okay, so +2 and with advantage.
Okay.
So with a d6 as well.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Oh no. How bad?
That's
How
a
bad is
7 with fear.
Oh no.
A 7 with fear.
I got a 1, a 2, and I got a 4 on the advantage.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, boy.
Okay. You deploy this code and attempt to connect from one data pathway to the other. As you leave yours into the space between, and it's like you haven't seen the neutrons. So they have these they have these things that become the bike. Yeah, the bike handles. It also becomes a glider, so it's like it goes like out from that, and you start to make the thing. And you are kind of heading in that direction. But as you do, the avatar of Atlas just spins, and the eyes just go red, and it's just like
Uh-oh.
unauthorized data packet established. Beginning full security protocols.
Oh no.
I'm just a little guy.
He's like, yes. He's like, firewall sentinels activated. Warden instigated. And let's have a look here. Yeah, I think the firewall sentinel, which is on your data stream, Bixby, will be activated first. Boop. And moves along to the data node next to you there. And you see this aggressive looking security protocol come charging towards you. And let's see what we got. What toys we got here. Okay. Yes, it is going to
It's very big.
use its alarm protocol. So it marks a stress. This is number 1. Okay, it marks a stress and emits a piercing alarm call. And all allies within far range become aware of the infiltrator's location and get +1 on their first attacks.
Infiltrator
boy.
is singular or plural, as they know Bixby's there, but they haven't noticed us yet, or they're aware of all of us. At
This
point?
this one is against Bixby.
Okay.
Then, because you've been giving me all this lovely fear, I'm going to use one of them. And Bjorn, you're like, at last I made it. And then there's just like this crackling along your data pathway, and almost like skating along it, you see this large being, which is what must have been referred to as the Warden, comes scooting along the data pathway towards you. Here they are. Boop. Hello.
Oh God.
That's very
Where-
cool looking.
Where are you getting these character models? They're so cool.
These are tokens that were free online for what's that system that Scarlet loves, Patch?
Oh,
Dragons and
No, the mech.
oh. Armored Core or
Lancer.
Lancer. Yeah, these are tokens for Lancer.
They're very
that's
cool.
awesome.
This one even has a friggin' Tron circle, like data ring.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Okay, so
Like
yeah, I'm gonna
chakrams.
spotlight them, and they come lunging towards you, Bjorn.
Wait, I was cool. The big head said I was cool.
Let's have a look here. Okay, yes, it's going to use its compliance protocol. Please make a presence reaction roll. Difficulty 14.
How do I make it a reaction roll, or do I just roll presence?
Just roll your presence, yeah. It just
Cool,
means
cool,
there's no
cool.
fear or hope effect.
Gotcha. Ooh. It's a fail. It's probably a fail. It's a 9.
It is, I'm afraid. You are temporarily vulnerable.
Okay. Hey, out of curiosity, would a 12 have passed?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm glad I didn't waste the prayer dice. I've only got 2 left.
Okay. So yes, it comes over. It's like unidentified entity. Delete yourself at once.
Oh wait, do I have a crystal? Can I reroll, or a crystal is advantage in this game, right?
It's advantage, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next time.
And you have to say before the roll.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, here's a crystal for Topaz. Thank you, Artis.
Thank you.
This one? Yeah. Okay, everyone has a crystal. Let's see.
So do I take damage, or?
No, it just makes you vulnerable.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend another fear and activate one more firewall sentinel. Do we go for Cordelia or Topaz? Cordelia.
Yay, thanks, John.
Hey, not me. It's the dice.
I love making new friends. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Here they are. Here's your new friend.
Well, hello there.
I gotta play Lancer. This looks cool as hell.
Okay, so yeah, this other firewall sentinel comes at you, Cordelia, and is going to. Let's have a look here. Okay, yes, it's going to attack with its taser, or
Almost certainly going to
it's-
hit. My evasion's not high.
We shall see.
Did you crit?
I did. That is a natural 20. If you've got them,
knew it.
folks, let those
I knew it.
phoenixes
What did I just
fly. We get to do it in Daggerheart too. Okay, so that means you take.
Is Cordelia within
it's-
very close range of me?
A crit.
I think you can't take this.
No. A crit in Daggerheart is the same as our Dungeons and Dragons, you know, the non-shitty critty one, so it's the max plus a roll of the dice. It's 2d6 plus 4. I rolled 2 6s.
Thanks, John.
I'm sorry.
This is how we know we're friends.
So that is
Are they within?
28.
Are they within very close range of me?
No.
Okay,
Damn it.
so 28. I'm going to use an
Um,
armor slot.
No, yeah, not very close. Yeah, it's like from one data stream to the next is close.
Are they? Oh, wait,
there's
hold
not
on.
much
Close
point
is
using my
1 digit away?
token.
One data stream is close, yeah.
Okay, so I can't use an ability from my
It's
thing
okay.
to affect them.
You don't
Right.
have to take damage for us all the time, so I'll eat this one. I can reduce it by 1 at least because I have armor,
Yes.
and I'll take the 2 HP.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
jeez.
you have some you know, like digital shielding. And it's you know, protecting the data core that is you,
Mhm.
and that gets you know, broken away. And you take the just, is it 1 or is it?
It's well, no. My threshold for severe damage is 15 too. That's 3 damage minus an armor slot, so it's 2 HP off.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the rest of my fear. So over to you. Who would like to act?
May I retaliate?
Of course.
I'd like to slap it, please. I have to make a spellcast roll.
Okay, so you're trying to hack its
20
protocols.
with hope.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent.
Oh, sorry, it's 20 with fear. My bad.
Oh,
But I
okay.
assume that hits.
Even better.
For some of us. So it takes 1d20 plus 3, which is 8 attack damage, but it's also on fire,
Well,
visually speaking.
firewall has been added to it.
Yes.
Yeah, remember, yeah, digitize everything.
Yeah, sorry,
flavor-wise.
Yes.
Sorry, you said 8?
8. I rolled a 5 in my d20, which is unfortunate,
Oof, bad
but
luck. Yeah, so that is just minor damage to it.
but
it
it's
is
on
damage.
digital fire, so I'll
It
take
is.
it.
Okay. Thank you. And that was with fear.
Fear.
Okay, so yeah, that does pass the spotlight back to me. I'm just spread the love here. So one more Firewall Sentinel goes for Topaz. Down the bottom here. Topaz. That is going to be a 9.
Nope.
Okay, so yes, you are able to bring up security from your connection with Atlas, and it dissipates its attack before it hits you. Okay, back to you.
Can I attempt to make a presence roll to hack the system and shut the security down?
Not all of it, but this immediate one next to you, yes.
Okay. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use the crystal again anyway.
Okay.
That's a crit. I didn't need the
Nice.
crystal. I didn't need the crystal.
Congrats.
Okay, so you well, describe this. How do you hack in through your data stream?
Basically, like there's like a little keyboard that pops up between the wrist bracers, and Topaz is furiously just typing away like, "Motherfucker, I belong here. This is my space. I live here."
But not my space.
No, Tom is.
You're not
elsewhere.
on my top 5.
Okay. So yes, you do that. A critical, as mentioned before, reduces the difficulty of the environment by 1, and also the difficulty of these security protocols that you are facing.
Nice.
Okay. So yes, you are able to defeat that there. And who's next?
Can I also move forward or no?
No. It's you still have to use the same. You have to make an ability roll to proceed forward.
Okie dokie.
Lindsay, go on.
I'd like to attack this thing in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. And I'm gonna use the same forceful push ability as before.
Okay.
Yeah. I assume an 11 does not hit.
It does not.
And I'm gonna burn a. I'm gonna burn a prayer dice and add 3.
Okay. That's
Is that
no, it does not. I'm afraid. Okay.
Oh.
So it just sends out data static and just disrupts your abilities there.
I swing at it and I miss,
So
and then
it
I
was
say,
it was a 14,
Atlas,
right?
help
With
me.
the prayer dice?
Yes, it was
Okay.
14.
It fought very hard against it. It had to work very hard to nullify it, but again, it did manage to
Interesting.
just.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Thank you. Bixby, what you up to?
All right. I feel like we're all a little bit boxed in. I know distance is kind of irrelevant in this space.
Yes.
It's more of a concept. Can I hit the on fire wall sentinel too with a fireball without hitting Cordelia? Because it is the target and all creatures within very close range are affected.
Cordelia is right there next to it.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Then
Right,
go
but
for
Bigsby has the
less-
level 2 wizard feat spell sculpt.
I'm gonna have to go for a different tactic then, and I'm gonna use my Iconus, which will probably be different in this space. Maybe a disc. I don't know. We're going for
Hell
the
yeah.
Tron discs.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You try to whip out a sword at me. It's a circle.
So, because my thinking is, I'm going to use the split property. So I mark a stress, so I can attack both the firewall sentinels with this.
Okay.
So, what we see is Bigsby, like the thing around his wrist that would normally be his Iconus, like extends into a Tron disc in his hand, and he does a capoeira spin in the air and throws it like they do in the movies, and it spins and goes through one of them and then through the other one if I hit them.
Yes, before returning to you. Separate
Before
to hit
returning to
rolls,
me.
or
What does it say? When you make an attack, mark a stress to target another creature within range. It doesn't say anything about separate rolls.
okay.
But I will mark that stress. So, ooh, please work. Yeah. So that is a 17 with hope.
Definitely hits.
Definitely hits. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2. So that is going to be. Ooh, that's not bad. 25 tech damage.
Nice. That is severe damage to them both.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, the one in front of Cordelia is almost, de-resing. It's very, very badly damaged. The one in front of you is looking pretty bad too, but a little better.
As he catches it again, he just looks and goes, "You are subject to immediate de-resolution, fuckers."
Is that with hope or fear?
That was with hope.
Okay. Cordelia? Alright, Steve.
I would like to go for. Well, how bad does mine look?
Very.
Bad enough.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's like flickering in and out, like parts of it are
Okay.
like glitching.
And the one in front of Bixby?
But slightly better. But
I'm gonna
not
try hitting
great.
Bixby's and hoping that the fire will take care of mine.
Sure.
We'll see. So can I use my Iconus? It was in very close range, right?
No, it's close to the next data stream.
Okay. Close. So. Okay. Well, actually, in that case, I can't reach it with my Iconus. My stuff is all close range.
You have to go for yours.
I
Okay.
have to go for mine. All right. Well, Iconus it is then. That's gonna be 11
With
with hope.
okay. So yeah, you gain the hope, but that is not a successful attack, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, nothing happens. I look vaguely upset.
Okay. They're like, yes. Highly aggressive hostile entities discovered. Eliminate, remove from the system, and the Sentinel is going to go for you, Bixby, using that +1 that it's got from that alarm protocol. And sorry, you got a bit dark there, didn't I? Bixby is going to be another natural 20.
Dude.
Just really.
If you got them, let those phoenixes fly.
Crits are for players.
Rude. Also playing the game.
I'm sorry. Come and kill us.
And that is going to be a total of 23.
I love you, John. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to use Arcane Deflection. Once per long rest, I spend a hope to negate the damage of an attack targeting me or an ally within very close.
Okay.
This is what I
What?
tried to do
Amazing.
earlier for Cordelia.
So how does this work digitally?
So I think if the attack's coming, like, still got the Tron disc in hand, like, I lift it up like that, and it just deflects the attack off. And it's like, there's a lot of, like, kinetic energy seemingly stored into it, which makes the attack bounce back quite drastically. And, like, just a little guy shouldn't have been able to block that, but...
Love it. Okay.
And I can only do that once, so... Don't do it again.
Good use of it, honestly. Best use of it is for correct. Oh my
Thanks for
god.
listening. No, don't do that again. Okay. I'm going to spend some of this fear and activate the Warden against Bjorn.
Dude, I was already considered cool, but by the baby head. Baby head, so that was cool, though.
Vulnerable, so with the D6. Let's put that here.
Dude, my evasion is nothing. You do not need a D6 to hit, like, an extra D6 to hit me.
Well, I mean, you're vulnerable, so you have remember you have to do something to clear that if you want to.
Oh.
If you make,
Like what, like-
you have to make an action roll to clear it. Okay. So does a yes, that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah. Does a 27 hit my 10 evasion? For sure, for sure.
Might just do that, yes. That is going to be how much damage? 17 damage.
17 is between 15 and 28, so I've marked 2 HP.
Yes.
I'm gonna use an armor slot
put it down
and
to
then
1.
just mark 1 HP.
Gotcha. Done. Okay. Topaz, would you like to try and move forward?
Yes, I would.
Please. What was the roll?
Oh. Sorry, brain disconnected from
Still have to succeed.
everything. Could I use just like intelligence to roll to move forward, or?
Yeah, unless you're using a particular effect or feature from your character sheet, then it's your knowledge or instinct.
Okay, I'm happy to let that knowledge ride.
Okay.
And that is going to be 17 with hope.
Excellent. Okay. So yeah, you access the next node along the pathway there and take that hope. Bjorn, what would you like to say?
I'm tired of missing, so I'm gonna declare I'm using that advantage crystal.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and attack it again.
Go for it.
+3 to attack. And give myself advantage. Yeah. What the hell? I'll burn a hope and add a feat of strength.
Okay.
+2. Are you kidding me? That's insane!
What is it?
With an advantage. Oh wait, no, that's critical.
What did you get?
Oh,
What did
good.
you roll?
8. 1 + 1 + 1 + 5.
So the 2d12s were what, snake eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, that's a
And
crit.
the D6 was also a 1. I rolled 3 1s on 3 dice.
The other against it?
Yeah, doubles as a crit. So max plus the roll.
Nice.
What's the damage? What's the damage roll?
The damage roll is. Get these numbers out of my way. 1d6, and I'm gonna burn another d6 to add another. Sorry, I'm gonna burn another hope to add a d6.
Okay.
Which is a forceful push feature. So it's gonna be 2d6 plus my 2d12 plus 5.
What's the first d6 from?
No, sorry, it's 1d6. That
Damage is 1d6.
The forceful push, if I burn a hope, is 1d6. So it's 1d6 plus 2d12 plus 5.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, so make the roll and add What would it be? 30.
Where's this? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, it doesn't automatically put it together. Okay, cool. 8 plus 3. And then on my
41
d6.
total.
And then on my d6, I rolled a 3.
So 44.
44.
Okay.
Nice.
That is double its severe threshold.
Hell yeah. Get deleted.
So that is going to do 4 damage.
Sweet.
4 hit points.
I send up a prayer to Atlas, and I finally get a ping back, and my Iconis doubles in size, and I just jam it through this thing, and I say, "I said the baby head said I was cool, man."
The ring around its the warden's head starts to crackle with data, and because you have made it half hit points, it triggers its reaction. Lethal force authorized.
Fuck me.
It is
It's
now.
the second stage.
It is now activated.
Everybody, the
combat
boss
mode.
monster in the second stage.
Okay. Big thing. Let's go to you.
Sorry, mouthful of tea. Okay. Well, the last move worked really fucking well, so I'm gonna do that shit again. So right off the bat of deflecting that attack, he does like a little backflip and then throws it as he lands. Superhero landing.
Okay.
Reverse arc, going for the same 2 again. So
Folks, if you want
let's
to,
see.
if you want to imagine what that looks like, it's let me enlarge the character out here. It's something like this. Rah.
Oh, that's true. You guys are already in superhero pose.
Yeah, let's go. All right, that is going
little
to be
helmet.
pretty. Ooh, okay. That is that's a 20 with hope.
Nice.
Okay, damage roll again. They are not the right dice. That one is.
Well, the one in front of Cordelia will just de-res and disappear.
Thank you.
That is 23 tech damage.
Okay. Yep. So
Look
that's
out, big guns.
that destroys both of them.
Hell yeah.
So the firewall sentinels are destroyed. Only the warden remains. Okay. Topaz, Cordelia. Wait, leave my sentinel alone.
I don't think I can reach everything that I have. My stuff is all close range or melee.
Yeah, locking them in place.
He planned this. This is how he's going to kill me.
Hey, buddy. Okay, so what's up? Who do what?
I'm happy to give firing off a shot at the warden a go with my Iconis.
What's your range?
Far mostly.
Okay, excellent.
That is a 15 with hope.
15 with hope. Meets it, beats it.
Ooh!
Thanks to your crit from before.
Nice.
Oh, does that lower its threshold or something?
Oh, actually, shit, yeah, but Bjorn, you critted too, so that's another -1. So wait,
Yay.
Hey.
That is a total of 14 tech damage.
Okay. Done. Thank you. Okay. Cordelia, you're going to attempt to move forward?
I'm going to try to move forward, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Make a
Because I
roll.
can't reach. Yep. I'm going to make an instinct roll. Would you let me add my inner compass for +2?
If you're using your experience, yep. You'll spend the hope.
Yep. Yep, so it's going to be a 25 +2. It's also a crit. Roll double 11s.
Double 11s.
ABC,
Okay.
baby.
Shit.
Always be pretty.
Okay, the security protocols are falling to pieces.
Yay!
We need
So-
to do Tron episodes more often.
So how far do I get to move? In that case, if it's a crit, I get to move further.
No.
Oh.
You just reduce the difficulty for everyone. So,
Okay, well, I'll take it. So I just go here, I
so
guess.
that next white one there, yeah.
Oh, here, here.
No, the next one, the path, yeah.
Okay.
Next
Yay!
one, next one. You've gone 2.
Oh, really? Yay! Well, no, I was here already, so it was 1, 2, right?
But you only move 1 space.
I was here before. And I
Yes.
didn't move last time, so I'm here.
No, you have to make an action roll to move at all. You have to use your
Oh,
spell
oh! I thought that's
Okay.
what I did. What was the crit for rolling? You said to roll to move.
Yeah, you rolled and you crit. That's so you can move 1 space.
Oh, I thought
It's
you
like
said,
when you
yeah,
crit on like a
yeah,
perception check.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't get like
so it
a
is here.
better perception.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, critting on initiative is the better analogy. Like, yeah, I rolled a 20, but the fucking bard got a 26 somehow.
Okay, well, that's me then. Someone else can go.
Oh man, that's wild. Because I had like the GM version of Albert Rodeo closed whilst you were doing that. So when I opened it, it showed you doing all of that movement in one go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
I
was
did
like,
that.
I thought you were looking at it.
I did that earlier. It was so
Oh,
cool.
I was
woo!
like, whoa. Okay, you do find yourself up against 1, 2, 1. Oh no, not yet. Sorry. Yeah, the next one will bring you up to the next firewall. The end of this security protocol. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So who hasn't had a go yet? For a while. Bjorn, want to continue your efforts here?
Sure. I'm gonna blow my whole load on this guy because I'm
Have some coffee.
pretty sure this could be one of my lasts. I've not been keeping up with the chat. Did anyone refresh my crystal?
No.
I don't think so. Okay, cool. No worries. Normal attack.
Yeah, its difficulty is at -3 now with all these crits. So
Sweet. And I don't have any hope left. Well, I can make hope actually. I can expend a prayer die to add 3 hope.
let's go.
I'm gonna do that.
No hope, just a fool's hope.
Well, actually, I'll save the prayer die because I can declare it afterwards. I might need it to actually hit this guy. It is a 14 now.
With
right? Come on.
with
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hit even if I expend a prayer die.
no, what did you say?
It was an 8 with hope.
8 with hope. Okay, so yeah, take the hope, but that is a missed attack, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So yes, it just like turns to you as like lethal force authorized. And
Well, hold on, man. I was just kidding around.
that is going to be 14.
Yes, that gets my very small evasion.
Okay, so it takes an extra d6 damage for the rest of the scene with lethal force. So that is going to be a total of 20.
That's still below my severe damage threshold, so I'm gonna mark an armor and then take 1 HP.
Okay,
Sweet.
Topaz? You see Bjorn in pitched combat against this security protocol here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep firing at the warden
Go for it.
to help out Bjorn.
Thank you, Topaz.
That's another crit.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
It was on fire.
It occurred to me that I was attacking and I needed to roll more stuff.
Okay, so roll me the damage, please. And then add
Okay.
the max dice.
Tell you what, it'll be faster for y'all if I use a calculator instead of my brain.
Just tell me the numbers and grab it for you. What's the
Uh,
dice?
The total is 32.
Okay, excellent. So yes, what does this look like as you aggressively hack into the other data stream where Bjorn is.
I feel like Topaz just kind of plants her hands on like the ground or like just like the space in front of her, and just the circus tree goes out and just starts frying the warden.
Okay. So yes, it just Bjorn, this surge of data goes through the path next to you, and you see it arcing across from Topaz's data path there, and there's just a digital scream, it's like, and the warden just de-reses and disappears.
Thank God.
And Topaz says, "The baby head said he was cool."
Hell yeah.
Okay. And you have managed to defeat the offensive security protocols.
Yeah, good job, team.
And the warden just says, it's like, offensive protocols overridden.
Okay, just the defense left, guys. We're
You got
almost there.
this. Meow.
So, who's going to try and move forward first?
I'm already
I would
ahead.
like
Somebody
to
else wants
try
to
and
catch up.
move.
Yeah, let's just go.
Let me get a bio break in. I'll be right back.
Bigsby, go for it.
Okay. It looks like I barely move on this next space, but
So it's just numbers of nodes across the screen, so don't worry about it.
so is this agility again? Remind me.
No,
Is it
unless
knowledge?
you're using an effect or an ability, it's the instinct or knowledge. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just make instinct or knowledge because I need to save my abilities. That's not bad. That's a 16 with hope.
16. Well, as the difficulty of the network is now only 11 because of all the creds, that is a success. So take the hope
Okay.
and move forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Topaz. Oh, sorry, Cordelia. Let's go down the
Oh, sure.
overlay there.
I would like to try and glitch myself forward again, if I may.
You're gonna come up against the firewall, so unless everyone
okay.
was there, you couldn't. Sorry.
Okay, then I will move the normal way. I will use my instinct. I'm a roll 13 with hope.
Okay. Success. Move forward and up against
I
the
will.
firewall there.
All right.
Okay. Thank
Just
you.
chill here, I guess, behind
Go
the
on.
baby head. Oh, you're muted.
Muted.
Sorry. Am I against a firewall, or can I just make like a normal movement?
Nope. You've got to get 2 spaces to the next firewall.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just use
Just
my instinct roll to attempt to move.
Okay.
Does an 11 do it?
Thanks to the crits, yes. Just
Ew.
barely,
That's with a fear, by the way.
The squeak by.
barely navigating the digital landscape here.
Yeah.
Okay, you move
My
forward.
rolls are dog shit today.
Topaz.
I'm gonna use my knowledge to keep on trekking forward.
Okay.
That is going to be a 20. Yeah, 20
Almost.
with fear.
Okay.
God.
Success, but I gain a fear.
What do you add to your rolls? Oh my god.
My knowledge is just +2. I'll just roll real nice.
So
Damn,
yeah,
dude.
you move forward and up against the firewall there. Bigsby.
Same again. Let's go. 1 foot in front of the other in the tech way. That is. Oh, that was almost a crit. That is a 20 with fear.
Okay. Hear that lovely sound. And you move forward to that little dogleg there. Okay. Bjorn, playing catch up.
Yeah. Gonna try that. Same thing again. I don't have like. I did not design myself for movement. Okay. Let's go again. 12 with hope.
Okay.
One more.
Yes, indeed. And as you come up against the firewall, again, your data nodes filtering into it, the connections are made, and the firewall dissolves, and ahead of you lies the final stretch of the Atlas core. Your data paths crisscross towards that vast shining cluster of protocols, and you see the final avatar of Atlas, its last line of defense. And if you are able to cross this successfully, you will not trigger the final defenses. But let's see how it goes. Let's go around the overlay, like the Twitch overlay from me. So Bigsby.
Oh boy, no pressure. Do I have anything? Like, I'm a bard. My stuff's good for talking to people, not computers.
Same, but tank stuff.
I will. Can I just do mine as a normal thing, but use one of my features to potentially help everyone else?
Potentially.
Okay. So I'll use my usual rally to give everyone a d6 towards their abilities.
Thank you.
Because that will also include me. So everyone gets a d6 to add towards. If we were level 5, that would have been a d8, but we're not there yet. So I'm going to do that as I sort of look to everyone else like, we've come this far. We can't back down now. We got this. Power of friendship, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing can stop us. We'll all definitely make it out of this alive.
Glowing thumb appears from Cordelia's area.
Now watch me do a very, very dangerous thing. And I'll attempt to move forward. With instinct or knowledge again?
Okay.
Okay. With the d6, the rally die that I just gave myself and everyone else. This is important. Can I use my crystal as well and have another d6? Okay. All right. I need this to work.
Let me know if you want +3. I can burn a paradise.
Okay. That's a 15 with hope.
Okay. That is successful.
Okay. Sweet.
Please move to the next node.
Woo! Ah!
The final line.
That's
of
the noise he
defense.
makes when he arrives.
Ah.
So heroic.
Now the characters could see this in the distance, you know, like
Ah.
patrolling outside the final data structure.
boy.
But yes, there is the last line of defense, the third avatar.
God, it's a big
Like-
one.
And it's just like larger heads the further in you go.
Mhm.
Just giant heads. Like
Well,
the fifth
there's only 3, right? Like, how many have we encountered thus far?
No, there's only 3.
That's the third one.
There's the third. Yeah, 3 levels of
place. There's
security.
infinite heads. Each one's slightly larger than the last.
This one's
Yeah.
this is right on the edge of that cluster of protocols that is the core. Its system.
It's a reverse Matryoshka.
Yep, Cordelia.
I'm going to try and glitch now that the way is open. If I may. So that is going to be a spellcast roll of 19. Oh, it's a crit
Crit.
again, but I crit
Okay.
on my teleport.
Okay,
Can I go 5 spaces?
move over.
Last
I
time
think
you go
crits just
2
lower
and
the
it's,
difficulty.
when it's teleporting. Technically, I go to far range. Let me move 2 spaces last time. May I move 2 spaces this time?
Yes, the same ability, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no
Thank you.
firewall in the way. Okay, so
Okay, I will spend my hope.
Cordelia, you reach the end of your data path, and you're up against the actual core building itself. But there is a final firewall there that your node is bleeding into, so you do
Right.
you know that the others have to reach as well
Okay.
for it to be accessed. But as you
I
reach that
believe-
point, you hear, or you kind of sense a communication in your mind, and you hear Vera's voice.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's like, have I done this right? Are you in there?
Yeah. Yes, we're here. We're here. I think. Well, I'm here. The others are coming. I think.
Okay. Is that just like is appearing as text on the screen for her? It's like dot dot dot. I think. And you hear her voice. Excellent. When I saw whatever happened to you, I hoped that you had been able to access the core and in a very direct interface. This is truly fascinating, but time for a full report later. I have attached the electromycelial pulse device to the core exterior, so once the security protocols are removed, then you should be able to connect the server core to the EMP and upload the protections that we need to deploy against the remnants.
Okay, we're almost there. Is there any way to disable the remaining protocols from the outside?
Nope.
Worth a shot.
I have no idea what this is. I barely managed to
All right then.
attach the EMP. I'm sorry.
Well, we seem to be okay so far.
This is ancient tech.
No kidding. Everything is blue.
Okay,
This from like 1998.
so go.
I will attempt to move forward. Do I have to do anything special, or to interact with the firewall?
You're just trying to move along the data path as before.
Okay, cool, sweet. Classic instinct roll. Ooh, that's a 15 with hope.
Okay, you're ready to move forward.
Finally,
Topaz.
good numbies. There we go. Oh,
Can I get just
see,
one failure with fear? I want to use my reaction. Design.
see Cordelia up there.
Gonna try and move forward with my knowledge roll.
Indeed.
Y'all does another crit.
Yo.
Man,
Double sevens.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
it's everywhere today.
So all GMs in chat, whatever you design, they will break it.
Well, the dice will.
Okay. So yes, could move forward there. Okay, Bixby, back to you.
Okay. One small step for ribbits, one giant leap for little guy kind.
painfully out of date with the technology.
Sorry, I meant
yeah.
1968. That's what I meant to say.
69, wasn't it?
All right.
Was anyone watching
Same.
is anyone watching that new drama with where it's the Soviets got to the moon first?
Star City, yeah, it's really
No,
cool.
is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yes.
But it's very disconcerting. Everyone's just got their normal accents when they're Russians.
Yes, it is a bunch of British actors doing British accents.
Yeah, the Scottish submarine guy. Was,
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Is it, you're Russian?
No, he's from Moscow. He's from Moscow. That's what they sound like in British
It's
Russia.
not just the hump for Red October. Scottish guy in a submarine.
Yes, but in space.
I got a 16 with hope.
Okay, move forward. Okay, and you have reached the final barrier between you and the server core there. Okay. With the kind of background here, it looks like a digital lily pad.
It does.
The ribbit on the lily pad. Okay, Cordelia has made it. Bjorn.
I'm chilling.
I'm back. Do it again.
Failure with fear.
You want me to fail with? You want fail with fear?
Yeah.
It's a 22 with hope. I'm so sorry, John. And I'm right next to Cordelia.
Hello.
Hello.
And
I'm like bloody. I've got data coming out of me for some reason.
Topaz.
It looks like a Digimon's about to be deleted.
There's just like parts of you that are just like pixels are just coming off,
Yes. Hell yeah.
and like bits
Love
of
that.
flickering in and out. So I love how you unfurled your wings and just never used them.
Yeah.
This
I was
is
like,
cool.
You're
I was
busy.
thinking if there were any moments where it would be beneficial for me to move, and then I'd be behind someone, and I don't think I could like swap places with them.
So, Topaz.
Okay. That is.
Although we should address the the elephant in the room here. That the difficulty has been reduced to 10, and none of Aylin's dice have single digits on them. This is not-
They do. They do.
Hack
One of
dice.
them rolled. One of them rolled a single digit. The other one rolled 12. You're going to be
Great.
so happy, John.
How'd you go?
That's 20 with fear.
Hey. Okay. So you managed to access the data and transfer yourself to the final node on your data stream. Okay. As it's here. As Topaz transports through the data stream and reaches the edge of the server core, let me just check. Okay, only Cordelia has a crystal. So I'm just switching back over. Let's get rid of these. Boop, boop. Okay. So as Topaz moves through the rest of the data stream there and reaches the final node at the edge of the server core, the final defense avatar turns and says, and it looks towards you, Topaz, and says, "Entities recognized. Access granted." And the final barrier between you and the central core of Atlas's main server dissolves, and there is just a whoosh of data and filing systems and data paths just cobwebbing through the space in front of you, excuse me. And the four of you are stood there together at this point. The data streams have converged on this final point here, and you stand in front of the core. Cordelia, Vera said that the EMP is channeling through you and your connections to the
Right.
device.
Okay. Do I see anywhere to kind of plug myself in, or?
There is just the gap between where you're standing and the central servers.
Okay. I guess I'll kind of reach forward and I guess unplug maybe my Iconus kind of on my forearm. And usually the tendrils kind of come out that way. So probably since we're here, they're kind of also weird pixelated and blue because everything is blue. But I'll try and interface with and sort of reach across that gap to connect to the core.
Okay. But I guess let me do this for you. Boop. There you go. It's the full thing.
Ooh. Cool. Lord.
You attempt to connect the EMP's data to the core to download what you need to go after Bixby's village. And there is... It's like... Sorry for the reference, but you know those like the Gungan force shields in the old
Yeah.
Star Wars
Yeah.
prequels. It's
Yeah.
like you hit against something like that, and just like this energy like dissipates across this like invisible
Oh,
barrier. And the avatar head says, it says, unknown coding, incompatible.
Topaz, do you know how to get into this?
I can certainly try.
Let me know if I can
It says it
help
recognizes you.
with my scripture feature.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, maybe we can tag team it as like 2 Atlas buddies.
Okay, 2 seconds. Let me remind myself of the help action. Wait, open. Wait. Okay. So, here we go. So yeah, I think you are using. Let's see here. Yes, you can spend. Do you have hope, Bjorn?
I have like 3 now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can spend a hope to add a d6 to an ally's roll.
Sweet. I'm gonna spend it in hope.
By the way, if
Can I
multiple,
spend another hope to add my
you
first
roll
inscription?
the d6, Bjorn.
Okay. Can I add another? Can I spend another hope to add the experience?
Not unless you're making the action roll.
Gotcha.
You can't use your experience on someone else's roll.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Everyone-
So I just roll a d6.
Everyone should still have their rally
Rally.
d6
It's
free
true.
as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
But
Now-
I can't add this to their roll, right?
You can't add.
No, but
your,
they've got one.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
good.
also-
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Sweet. I roll a d6.
Yeah, you roll
It's
the
a 3.
d6. By the way, guy, if multiple people want to help someone in an action, everyone rolls the d6. You add the highest one.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, just for the
Neat.
rule on that.
Like it.
Okay, so how'd you go, Bjorn? Sorry, 3.
3.
Okay, so Topaz, what role are you attempting here?
Can I spend a hope to use my historian role or investigation?
Uh huh. So +5.
Okay, a lot of numbers.
We like to hear it.
Which ability are you using?
Historian.
Sorry, no.
For-
Which of your stats are
sorry.
you using? What kind of roll? Is
I was using knowledge.
it? Okay. So yeah, so 2d12 plus your knowledge plus 5.
So that's 34 with hope.
34.
Because I also used the rally roll.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Let's see here. You reach out and interface with Atlas via your Iconis. And Bjorn, you stand with them and look past them, and as the data is accessed and the ancient code is revealed, you translate that for Topaz to give them the assist on this understanding and comprehension here. And Topaz, you see that as you access the central core and the protocols open before you, it in its entirety is coded in the archaic code that we've seen on the exterior of the devices. And you know that anything that Vera has made and is channeling through Cordelia will be in modern code.
Ugh.
and therefore completely different in its syntaxes and stylings.
And possibly effects.
Can I attempt to bridge the communication?
Communication.
Like, bridge between the past, like the archaic code with the new code. Like, essentially put in like a cipher that will translate it.
Your understanding of the archaic code is not enough.
Okay.
Can I help again
Here,
with my verse in scripture?
here in this space, and Topaz, you report this to us, yeah?
Yeah.
Bjorn, here in this space and hearing what Topaz is saying, you see Bigsby, Cordelia, and Topaz, their digitized forms almost like dim a little. Even Bigsby's optimism affected by this final hurdle. Everything was pitched on this, being able to access these security protocols, channel them through Vera's technology, through the mycelial network, and to defeat Remnant's fury in the remnants surrounding Bixby's village. The four of you standing there looking at each other on the precipice of this vast trove of data and processes. See Bjorn step towards the edge of the server core. And Bjorn, you hear that voice in your head that you heard all that time ago when you accessed the network. The first time you heard Atlas. The trifold voice in your mind. Find us. Find us. And you become acutely aware that here in a digitized form, all of your skills, all of your abilities, your very personality is represented here in digital form. It's inseparable from your what you would consider your physical form in this space. And you know, with your understanding of ancient code and modern code, from your study of Motherboard and your innate connection to Atlas and the ancient code that you understood by accessing the remote server in Geode, the two languages exist simultaneously within you. And the only way to forge a connection from the server core to the EMP is through yourself.
Okay, good. I don't tell anyone this, and I like shove my hand into the server core. And I like try to, I guess, absorb like ancient code and output archaic code and output new code and vice versa, and like become like a translator hub, or like a converter basically. And to do this, I basically like merge my body with the code, I guess. Like my wings stop looking like wings, and then they look like ones and zeros and like webs, and they start attaching to different nodes. And like how like the map looks like a bunch of like circles and lines, like those circles and lines start to come out of my body.
Yeah. code in both of its forms, archaic and modern, manifests across your form, much like Topaz's markings. And you thrust your arm into the data stream of the server core. It flares brightly as it interacts with you, and pure data just surges along the connection that you've forged there. You turn to Cordelia and reach out, knowing that she needs to connect the EMP to the core through you. Cordelia.
Okay.
I grab onto his hand. I don't realize this is what he's doing at all, but I'm concerned for what's happening, so absolutely I grab onto his hand.
Bjorn, what'd you say?
Give it to me. I'm the EMP now.
What?
I'm the EMP now. I take the EMP from you, and I like the point is that we're like merging the EMP with this, right?
You're connecting so that the necessary security protocols can be uploaded to the EMP.
Can I do
so
the
I'm,
assist
like,
now as well?
Topaz, what do you say?
The baby head said he was cold. Let's do it.
Bixby,
Yeah,
what do you
sweet.
say?
I think Bigsby is tearing up, and the tears start drifting away in pixels as he sniffs and looks up at Bjorn and goes, I might just be a little guy, but you're my big guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like a big...
So Bjorn outputs the security codes into the EMP. And as he's doing so, like, his physical form starts to, like, I don't know, like, chip out, like, pixels start to...
I'm starting to freak out here,
float off
Bjorn.
of
Do
me.
you have anything? What's going on? You just seem chill with all this, and I'm just
These-
trying to grab onto your hand, and pieces of you are flying off.
Pulses.
It's cool.
Pulses of data just go
It's dissolving
through
before my eyes.
Bjorn, and he starts to shine brighter and brighter as the security data is transferred from the core into the EMP. Cordelia, it's like there's like this wash, almost like you're in like a gale, as the data is washing past and into the EMP in your immediate vicinity there. I want to upload this to YouTube, so I can't put like a prayer in here, but this is the end. This is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Hell yeah.
Bjorn's digital clothing burns away. Bixby turns to camera and is like, oh, he had to get his shirt off. And the data transitioning through, being parsed and translated from one code to the old, from the ancient code into the modern, into the EMP device, just consumes the digital form of Bjorn, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter as you are all standing on the edge of the data core here, and the surroundings, the data streams, the file structures, everything starts to disappear in the brightness of the transfer here, and it just becomes, it feels unbearable. You can all feel the intensity of this data transfer happening in your immediate vicinity, and as it's almost impossible to bear, and you think it's just going to be too much for all of you, it stops, and as your eyes adjust from the brightness, you realize that you've all been undigitized and are standing around the Atlas core in Vera's lab in the walking city of Caracroft. Cordelia, Bigsby, Topaz, and Vera. But Bjorn is not there.
Or the nerve poor baby heads with those little ears.
Yeah. Can I be a baby head?
Sorry.
I'd like to the last thing you hear from Bjorn is, I'm one with the baby head, and we're all cool now.
Data transfer successful.
You did it.
We did it, best buddy. Just fist bumps the call.
Clang. Vera's like, what happened? Where's Bjorn?
It all happened so fast. He did something. I don't know. It wasn't working when I tried to connect, and I don't know what he did, but somehow he did something, and it worked. And he's gone.
She frantically checks readouts and
Are there any
measurements
life signs in
on the EMP. It's whatever he did. It was what was needed. The protocols are uploaded. The EMP is ready.
Did better work.
It will be worth it. I promise. And our view kind of pans away from the four of you stood around Atlas. Up through the broken glass ceiling of the laboratory. And with a ka-chunk, 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 Kara Croft walk away, unknowing of Bjorn's sacrifice, continues stalking across the Echo Vale. And somewhere out beyond the agricultural zones and the ruins of those lost cities of the ancients, there is a small ribbit village on the back of a rampaging remnant. The Croftwalkers stand ready, fueled to give chase. And next time, in our Motherboard finale, Bigsby, Cordelia, and Topaz will hunt down Bigsby's village and hopefully use the EMP to rescue the innocents there. But that is all we have for time for today.
Woo!
Rip.
Now, for anyone in the chat thinking, you didn't even make a roll for it, Shez can't join us next week.
Spoiler alert.
I'm still
Peek
tearing
behind the
up.
curtain, we planned this.
Yes.
God, I thought you were gonna make the warden kill me, man. I was like, whoa, is that what we discussed?
No. I think
That was awesome.
we mentioned this. Bjorn had the we mentioned this in a stream recently. I can't remember if it was D&D or here in Motherboard, but yes, there is the opposite of plot armor, the plot vulnerability.
Yeah, for sure. But this time I got to choose how I died, which is a
like
first
I said,
for me.
Like I said, this one doesn't count.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can't add this one to the tally.
Okay, it was good though. It was good.
Hey, thank you to everyone joining us today. If that massive raid from Robert Hartley, again, thank you so much. If any of the raiders are still around, thank you so much for hanging out, and absolute pleasure to have everyone here. We have just one more stream, one last chapter for Motherboard before we move on to new adventures, but I cannot wait to see what happens. Will the Croftwalkers chase down Bixby's village? Will the EMP transmit the security protocols through the mycelial network as planned? Join us next time to find out. A massive thank you to these lovely players too. Bixby, where are you when you're not in the Echo Vale?
That's me. When I am not in the Echo Vale, you can find me right here on Wednesdays, playing my muscle mommy Marielle and the Vales of Vecna. But otherwise, you can find me online as the Ever Humble Dungeon Master Patch, the founder and creative director of QuestJunkies. You can see me there doing all sorts of shit all the time, probably on other people's channels soon, because, you know, this campaign's coming to a close. I want to play at more things, so I'm going to be a problem at everyone's tables. So, there you go.
Thank you, thank you. Cordelia, good stuff.
Hello, yes, Miriam played Cordelia on Fridays, then one more day, well, next Friday, plus I play Cricket on Wednesdays on the same channel here. Melon Trip and Chat. Yeah, this has been super fun, and I'm sad it's coming to a close. My cat is saying hello. Hello. Sorry. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Topaz.
Did that pick up?
What's up?
My cat also said hello.
Nice.
No,
It's
my thing.
so very loud.
I think Zoom noise cancels those sounds, unfortunately.
It's too bad. It's very cute.
It was.
Sorry.
Yeah. You can find me here next Friday and then around on QuestJunkies.
Thank you, thank you. And last but not least, by any measure you can to employ. Although, yeah, I don't get to get too much in my feels because I'll see him on Wednesday and then again on the weekends coming very, very soon.
Yeah.
Bjorn.
Shezlan's in the chat. Sketch me here on Wednesdays and soon to be not next Friday, but soon to be Fridays in July, right?
Friday evenings or Saturday mornings over this side of the world. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you.
This was great. Thanks.
Thank you. And we are Phoenix who play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. And yes, as mentioned, we'll be back with the Vales of Vecna next time. A great deal of lore was dumped last time. So, looking forward to moving forward and tracking down those dragons.
Be great.
And, of course, the Motherboard finale on Friday. And, as mentioned there by Shez, we are taking a little journey into the mists of Ravenloft to celebrate the re-release of the new book from Wizards of the Coast. We'll be jumping into the domains of dread with 4 new adventurers. I'm going to drop a little spoiler here. I haven't said this anywhere yet. Cursed. Transforming. And racing against time through the domains of dread to try and counteract, or dare I say, embrace that curse. We shall see. So yes, do join us for that soon. If you want to get news about that and see what's going on with the characters and all the fun art that our friend Patch has made for us there, you should jump into the Discord where it gets dropped before anywhere else, and you can share what's going on with you as well. If you want to see the rest of this campaign, if you came in with the raid and did not see it, or if you are wanting to catch up on any of our other adventures, like our friend Mater is there, enjoying some Tricenter at the moment, and all of the fun one-shots and everything we've got going over there, then jump into the YouTube VODs over there. And, of course, please do check out all of the lovely folks that support us in our stories over at Demiplane, Trollord Games, Phoenix Dice, and Syrinscape. And speaking of friends and people, let's see who is online at the moment. Who can we continue this raid and go into here? Let's have a look here. D20 Deathmatch is on, but I think it's just a rerun. We went into them last time as well, so let's see who is on live at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Let's have a look here. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Okay, well,
It's a fun time slot.
here's a new folks that we haven't heard of before. Crittenmas. Good name. Good channel name. So let's raid into Crittenmas and see what's going on with them. Okay. Huge thank you, everyone. Absolute pleasure as always. But till we return, stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. And until next time, as we say around these buds, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Yes, to me.
Yes, me.